How we all doing? This video is about this. This is this. It's the new Lanshan Plus. No, it's not the whole tent. I already own a Lanshan 1 and 2. This is the inner of the new Lanshan, which is simply bigger. I'll show you the dimensions now. Not only is this Lanshan bigger, it's also a 4-season, which is great, and it has a T-zip, which means, like an upside down T, it opens fully, like this. Unlike the old J, which I have, which is like this. Now, it's just in from China, and after duty it costs, I think, £56, I think, including delivery. So can't really complain there, since it will kind of transform it into a new tent. Not so bad. Trixie, give over. Yeah. Well, here's the regular Lanshan one with the J-frame door. I've just pitched it at 120 centimetres, just for the hell of it. You know, you've all seen it before, lots of room in the vestibule. Decent enough room in the inside, especially for someone like me who's only 5'8". That's a Thermarest ridge rest mat, foam mat, just to give you an idea of the size. In this corner part, I've had my backpack and all sorts of stuff. Good room enough for me, with a inflatable mat here, and then my head. Yeah, there's still room to sit up for me, and room in the vestibule for everything if you don't want to bring your backpack in. So that's the regular J-frame. Now I'll show you my new inner Lanshan Plus. So there is the Lanshan Plus with Trix on her bone. Okay, so what have we got? Well, we have this pitched at 125 centimetres because the inner is much larger, and I think it even wants to go higher because there is a lot less tension on the inner. So I've pitched it kind of the way 3FUL intended. By that I mean I have used the loop, and I've attached it to the original little guys that hold the door. Now, I've still got my mods, but if you see my video on the mods, you'll know that everything I've done is easily reversible, and the tent can pitch as 3FUL intended. Once you see this in the room, You see, it pitched the way Cinco intended. Yeah, the much desired T-zip design. Let's just see. Obviously difficult with the camera in hand, but enough tension to easily unzip. I'll just knock this off and let you see. Okay, that's with the T-zip design open, and you can see the inner. First up, there is the lots of slack in the inner. I think, anyway, and that will flop about a bit with the wind. I think this tent wants to be, as you'll see here, sorry, there you go. This is at 120 something centimeters. I think it really wants to be at about 130, which will mean everything is up a wee bit, but you can see the space. There's the head room, there's the space at the back, and there's the bottom with feet. And yeah, lots of room here if I could tighten up the inner. So how are we doing for space? Well, at the bottom here, yeah, we're okay. If I take it, this is with the door closed, and at the top, maybe I've given myself a bit more room. The top, or not enough. Too much room at the top, sorry, to give you a good idea of the bottom. So I'll do that again. So here's the bottom with my thermarest mat. With the pad it'll be a little higher, so you know, the outer's still where the outer is, and that's all. Is there more space? It definitely feels roomier. There's no doubt about it. It does feel roomier. It's got a handy little fit in there, just which I used in the Lanshan to hang my headlamp as a lamp for the tent, and so I always know where it is in case I need to go out. I'm not hoking about in the dark. Up my head, yeah, it's still, I'm not sure how much more room you're given, considering you've still got the inner not so tense, and it can't really go too much more tense because there's the outer just there. Yeah, I'm not sure. It might actually take a few attempts at pitching to maybe get a good balance between height and tension. Okay, here we have the tent pitched with a lower profile, well, a wee bit more aerodynamic. I've used the mods I have. So instead of this being tied to this main guy, it's attached to these bungees, which means it can get lower. Can't get lower again, but this will do for now. As you can see, it is definitely a lower profile and still with really good tension, outer tension anyway. Let's just see how it is on the inside. Well, still got quite a bit of vestibule space. Let's see how tense these, or how taut these zips are. Well, that's all pretty easy. There's definitely enough tension here to easily undo the zips. Inside, definitely more slack on the inner, but you would expect that with having dropped the height of the tent just to make it better in the wind. But like I say, it's easily reversible and put up much tighter, and to put in a lot of that slack. Yeah, cool. Okay, some things I don't like instantly. These. The regular Lanshan has bungee attachments, bungee cord attachments, which are very easily tensioned. These have just a wee knot, a wee kind of slip knot, but that will just come undone. It already has a couple of times. So that will be replaced with the bungees from the original. So there we have it, my new 3F UL gear Lanshan Plus, and I will be out in it very soon. See you then. Thanks for watching and take care.